5 AI automations that made my client $50,000 per month. Today, I'm going to show you the exact 5 AI automations that made my client $50,000 every single month. This is brand new stuff that most people have never seen before. It's so simple that any business can set it up in weeks, not months. And the best part? Every single one of these is completely safe and proven. I'm going to break down exactly how each one works and show you the real numbers. Look, I'm going to be straight with you. Most people think AI is this scary, complicated thing that only tech companies can use. They're dead wrong. Last month, I helped a regular business owner add $50,000 in monthly revenue using just 5 simple AI automations. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what those 5 automations are. But here's the thing. This isn't theory. This isn't some made-up case study. These are real numbers from real businesses that I personally helped set up. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly which automation to start with. You're going to know how much each one costs. And you're going to know how fast you can see results. So stick around because I'm going to break down all 5 automations, starting with the one that made the biggest impact. Automation number 1, lead generation that never sleeps. The first automation is lead generation. And this one alone brought in $15,000 extra every month. Here's what most businesses do wrong. They wait for customers to find them. They post on social media and hope someone calls. They go to networking events and collect business cards. That's backwards. And it's slow. Instead, we built a system that finds perfect customers 24 hours a day, even when the business owner is sleeping. Here's exactly how it works. First, we set up automated lead capture. This means every time someone visits their website, fills out a form, or even just looks at a specific page, the system captures their information. But that's not the good part. The good part is what happens next. The system automatically scores each lead. It looks at what they clicked on, how long they stayed on the website, what pages they visited, and it gives each person a score from 1 to 100. Then here's where it gets really good. The highest scoring leads get automatically sent to the sales team with a complete history of everything that person did. So when the salesperson calls, they already know exactly what the customer is interested in. They know which services caught their attention. They know if they're ready to buy or just looking around. The results? 50% more qualified leads, 30% higher conversion rates. And here's the best part. The sales cycle got 25% shorter. That means they're closing deals faster and making money faster. Before the system, it cost them $31 to get one lead through SEO. Now, the system captures leads automatically for basically nothing. But wait, because I haven't told you about the automation that made even more money. Automation number 2, email marketing that prints money. The second automation is email marketing. And this one recovered $120,000 in lost revenue. Here's what happened. This e-commerce client was losing customers every single day. People would add items to their cart, get distracted, and never come back. Sound familiar? We set up one simple automation. When someone adds something to their cart and doesn't buy within 30 minutes, the system automatically sends them an email. But not just any email. A personalized email with exactly what they were looking at, plus a small discount to get them to come back. The results were insane. 50% of people opened the email. And here's the crazy part. This one automation recovered $120,000 in revenue that would have been lost forever. But that's just cart recovery. We also set up automated email sequences based on what people do. If someone buys one product, they automatically get emails about related products. If someone hasn't bought in 60 days, they get a special offer to bring them back. The system sends the right email to the right person at exactly the right time. And here's what happened. Email revenue went up 921%. Not 9%. Not 90%. 921%. The automated campaigns made 320% more money than the emails they used to send manually. Open rates went up 15.2%. Click rates went up 34%. All because the system knows exactly what each customer wants and sends them emails about exactly that. But I haven't told you about the automation that saves the most time. Automation number 3, customer service that never gets tired. The third automation handles customer service. And this one freed up $18,000 worth of staff time every month. Here's the problem every business has. Customers ask the same questions over and over. What are your hours? How much does this cost? Do you ship to my area? Simple questions. But they take time to answer. So we built an AI system that answers 70% of customer questions automatically, without any human help. But here's what makes this different. This isn't some basic chatbot that gives robotic answers. This system actually understands what customers are asking. It can have real conversations. It can solve real problems. And when it can't help, it automatically sends the customer to the right person, with all the conversation history. So the human customer service team only handles the complicated stuff. The AI handles everything else. The results? Customer service costs went down 25%. Customer satisfaction went up 10%. And the business can now help customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Think about that. Customers can get help at 2 a.m., on weekends, during holidays, whenever they need it. And every question gets answered instantly. No waiting, no being put on hold. But here's where it gets really good. The system learns from every conversation, so it gets smarter over time. The more customers it talks to, the better it gets at helping them. But wait until you see automation number 4, because this one changed everything about how they sell. Automation number 4, sales process that never forgets. The fourth automation handles the entire sales process. And this one added $20,000 in monthly revenue. Here's what used to happen. A lead would come in. Someone would manually send them information. Maybe they'd follow up once or twice. But then life gets busy. Things fall through the cracks. Potential customers get forgotten about. Deals die. We fixed that with automated follow-up sequences. Now when a lead comes in, they automatically get a series of emails. Each one is perfectly timed. Each one provides value. Each one moves them closer to buying. But that's not all. The system also handles meeting scheduling automatically. When someone wants to book a call, they click a link. The system shows them available times. They pick a slot, and it automatically books the meeting. No back and forth emails. No phone tag. No confusion about time zones. And here's the really smart part. Before the meeting, the system automatically sends them a questionnaire. So the salesperson knows exactly what to talk about before they even get on the call. But wait, there's more. The system also automatically generates proposals based on what the customer said they needed, with accurate pricing, professional formatting, everything. So instead of spending hours creating proposals, they get generated automatically, in minutes. The results? Sales productivity went up 14.5%. Marketing costs went down 12.2%. Sales cycles got 30% faster. And deal closure rates went up 40%. That means they're closing 40% more deals in 30% less time, while spending less money on marketing. But I saved the best automation for last. Automation number 5, content creation that never stops. The fifth automation handles all their social media and content creation. And this one added $8,000 in monthly revenue. Here's what most businesses do. They try to post on social media manually. They run out of ideas. They post randomly. They get no engagement. We automated the entire thing. The AI creates content automatically. It knows what type of content works best on each platform. It knows when to post for maximum engagement. And it automatically responds to comments. But here's what makes this really powerful. The AI creates content based on what's working in their industry. It looks at trending topics. It analyzes successful posts. And it creates similar content that's perfectly branded for their business. The results? Engagement went up 40%. Revenue from social media went up 25%. And here's the best part. It saved them 15 hours per week. 15 hours that they used to spend creating content, scheduling posts, and responding to comments. Now they can focus on running their business instead of managing social media. But the AI doesn't just create random content. It creates content that actually sells. Every post has a purpose. Some posts educate customers. Some posts build trust. Some posts directly promote their services. And the system tracks which type of content works best. So it creates more of what's working and less of what isn't. Content production capacity went up 300%. That means they're creating 3 times more content in less time. The real numbers behind these automations now let me break down exactly what each automation costs and how fast you can see results. The basic setups cost between $1,000 and $5,000. The more advanced systems cost between $5,000 and $15,000. But here's what's important. Most businesses see their money back in 6 to 9 months. And after that, it's pure profit. The average business saves $21,000 per year just in direct costs. That doesn't include the extra revenue these systems generate. And here's something that might surprise you. 91% of businesses that use AI automation are satisfied with the results. This isn't experimental technology. It's proven. It works. And it's being used by thousands of businesses right now. Why most businesses don't do this, so why doesn't everyone use these automations? 3 reasons. First, they think it's too complicated. It's not. These systems can be set up in a few weeks. Second, they think it's too expensive. But when you look at the ROI, it's actually too expensive not to do this. Third, they don't know where to start. And that's exactly what I want to help you with. Where to start if you're thinking about implementing these automations? Here's my recommendation. Start with lead generation. It has the biggest impact and the fastest results. 76% of companies see ROI from marketing automation within a year. 12% see results in less than a month. But here's what's really important. Don't try to do all 5 automations at once. Pick one, get it working, then add the next one. Most businesses that fail do so because they try to do everything at once. They get overwhelmed. They don't implement anything properly, and they don't see results. Instead, focus on one automation at a time. Get it working perfectly. Then move to the next one. The tools you need now, you're probably wondering what tools to use. For workflow automation, the best platforms are Make.com and Zapier. For lead generation, Apollo.io is incredible. For CRM integration, HubSpot and Salesforce work great. But here's what's important. The tools don't matter as much as the strategy. You can have the best tools in the world, but if you don't know how to use them strategically, you won't see results. That's why most businesses need help setting these up. Not because the tools are complicated, but because the strategy is everything. The growth opportunity, here's something that should get you excited. The AI automation market is growing at 19.2% every single year. 79% of marketers now use automation as their top strategy. This isn't a trend that's going away. This is the future of how businesses operate. And the businesses that adopt these automations now will have a huge advantage over their competitors. While their competitors are still doing everything manually, they'll be operating like a well-oiled machine. Time savings you can ignore. Let me tell you about the time savings. These automations save businesses an average of 6 hours per week on routine tasks. Sales reps save 22.5 hours per week. Admin time goes down by 90 hours per month. Think about what you could do with an extra 90 hours per month. That's more than 2 full weeks of work time. You could focus on strategy. You could develop new products. You could spend time with your family, instead of being stuck doing repetitive tasks that a computer can do better and faster. Real examples from real businesses. Let me share some real examples of what these automations can do. A lighting company generated $310,000 in 90 days using cold email automation. An e-commerce client recovered $120,000 with cart abandonment automation. A SaaS startup doubled their monthly recurring revenue in 18 months. A consulting firm achieved a 50% revenue increase from automation. These aren't made-up numbers. These are real results from real businesses. The implementation reality. Now let me be honest about implementation. This isn't a magic button you press and everything happens overnight. These systems need to be set up properly. They need to be customized for your specific business. And they need to be maintained. But here's the good news. Once they're set up, they run automatically. You don't need to babysit them. You don't need to constantly adjust them. They just work, day after day, month after month. What this means for your business, so what does this mean for your business? It means you can compete with much larger companies. It means you can serve more customers without hiring more staff. It means you can grow faster without working more hours. But most importantly, it means you can build a business that works without you. A business that generates leads while you sleep. That follows up with customers automatically. That provides customer service 24/7. That creates content constantly. That's the power of AI automation. The choice you have to make, you have a choice to make. You can keep doing things the way you've always done them, manually, slowly, with limited results. Or you can embrace these automations and transform how your business operates. The businesses that choose automation will thrive. The ones that don't will struggle to keep up. Because while they're still doing everything by hand, their competitors will be operating at a completely different level. Your next step, if you want to learn more about how these automations can work for your specific business, I'd recommend starting with a simple automation audit. Look at your current processes. Identify what's taking up the most time. Figure out what's costing you the most money. Then pick one area where automation could have the biggest impact. Don't try to automate everything at once. Start small. Get one system working. Then build from there. Because here's what I know for sure. The businesses that implement these automations in the next 12 months will have a massive advantage over everyone else. And the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. These 5 automations made my client $50,000 per month. And they can transform your business too. The question isn't whether AI automation works. The question is whether you're going to use it before your competitors do. If this video helped you understand how AI automation can grow your business, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I share new automation strategies every single week that can help you make more money and save more time. And if you want to see more content like this, ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.